Boom! Xavier Robison has committed to the Oklahoma Sooners. The first domino has fallen post all of the official visits as running back Xavier Robison out of Midwest City Carl Albert in the 24 class has committed to the Sooners. And so we've got to talk about him and how excited I am because he was one of the first players this year that I jumped on and was really stoked about. Yes, I am patting myself on the back because that boy can play. So we're going to talk about his numbers from his junior year, the expectations for the senior year, as well as the excitement of him coming to Oklahoma. But before we do that, welcome to Unfair Sports. I am your host, Jay. Thank y'all for pulling up here on the YouTube channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. We would love to have you a part of this awesome college football community as we talk on a lot of OU football and college football in general. So you don't want to miss it. But we got to go ahead and start diving into Xavier Robison because, man, running back's a monster. And so let's look at these measurables, talk through them, as well as watch that film because there's a lot of film that we should be just about. And so today on this Tuesday evening, Zay decided to commit. If you watch the live, you know that I'm actually right there. So yes, this is pre-recorded because I just knew in my heart Zay was going to pull up and be a Sooner. Looking at the statistics on him and the measurables, he is 6'2", 220 pounds out of Carl Albert here in Oklahoma, in the Midwest City area of Oklahoma City Metroplex. He is consensus 3-star, roughly top 5 player in the state of Oklahoma. And honestly, I think he's beyond underrated. And his numbers say that as well as his talent. I think Zay is going to jump up the charts as we go down the line because as he goes to more camps and really show how talented he is, schools are going to jump all over the opportunity to check him out. And I think the rating system will increase for him long term. And so looking at him, he's a big dude, big, strong. I mean, it's like I say, he's 6'2", 220 at like 17 years old, bro. That man is a big boy. And so, like I said, I'm excited about this because of this one play. You know, we watch this. I've created a short on it. Going to redo it now that he's committed because I feel like it'd be even more warranted to have in existence. It's him tossing this defender across. He just runs up to him, grabs him underneath that arm, just like Derrick Henry did to Josh Norman, and he just chunked him to the side. And then watching him hit these stiff arms as he runs up the sideline. At his side, it's pretty crazy. And it's funny because he's weighed at 220. I'm going to ask him officially what he's at now because he's stocky. I think he's a little bit bigger as far as muscle-wise. He's probably closer to the 240. And I know he's actually fast because when you watch the film, he goes. Like once he hits the hole, he's gone. And so it's funny because some people have compared him to the Samaje Perines of the world. And so when Samaje got to Oklahoma, man, I mean, he's a big dude, 230, 240, and he had some dips, but he was roughly like a 4.6 is what he ran in the combine. And when I talked to Zay about, what he's doing and everything, and I mentioned him in the old video I talked about, he hit me up and was like, hey, man, I'm running like a 4.5 down. I'm trying to shave that down. So imagine him at 220, 230, maybe 240, running like a 4.4, 540. He shaves that 4.5 down to 4.45. Oh my God. Imagine him in the backfield. And so, as you all know, the Sooners are pushing for a few more players in the backfield, and Zay's one that we would love to have because he's the bell cow, period. He's one that I've compared him to Derrick Henry for a reason. He's got the size, the speed. He's going to probably grow a couple more inches. If he gets to 6'4", and he's weighing at that 230, 240 range, and he's still running at that speed, my God. Could be one of the best running backs ever played at Oklahoma. And I don't say that lightly because Oklahoma's had some great running backs. You can go back to the lineage of Sooner history. Ton of great ones coming through. This man has an opportunity to do that too. He's the first domino to drop in the running back room that I think DeMarco Murray is going to use as really the signature to him going forward. It's going to be look at what I brought in, look at these players, and look at what we're going to do with them. I don't care about him just bringing them in. I want to see him put them on the field and they produce. And Zay produced in high school. And so when you look at the numbers, 25.98 was his rushing yards last season, 39 touchdowns, and he led Midwest City to a 5A state championship. Like he literally carried the team on his back. In the title game, he ran for like 180 yards. He got 2 touchdowns. He threw a touchdown, and then he caught a touchdown. The man does everything. And so you bring him into Norman, you put him out there in that backfield, him with Jackson Arnold and all that. Whew, all I can say is Zay is going to be special. And so I'm stoked. Hop in the comments, let your boy know what you think about Zay, what you think about us getting a local talent, top 5 player in the state of Oklahoma. How you feel about him? ESPN has him the number 3 in the state. So obviously some people do see the talent here, but we're going to move him up the star ranks. Don't worry, he won't be a 3-star when he comes to Oklahoma. He'll be a minimum 4-star by the time he gets here because he's going to fly up those charts as he goes to camps. If you made it this far, hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Hit the bell notification. That way you don't miss any of the content coming down. Like I said, we talk a lot of OU football. We're integrating other teams like Tennessee. We talk Colorado and college football in general. And I would love for you to join this family. Wrapping it up, we've just enabled membership. So if you want to support the show, you can support at a field goal range, at a touchdown range, or you can do scores galore. We would love to have you as we're trying to drop a lot more content just for you all, especially the members. And so YouTube says watch one of these videos. I curated for you all myself. We will see you on the other side. Talk soon. Peace.